What the fuck is up, cuzzy-wuzzies? We are back with the new broadcast on this lovely Thursday evening. Drinking a lovely, what is it? Almond milk matcha? Like a good soy boy that I am. It is what it is. I have been off coffee, man. Again. For 2 weeks. Coffee is just fucking me up too much. Keep getting stomach issues with coffee. But god damn it, I love it so much. It's so hard for me not to drink coffee. I wish you knew how hard it is for me. That's why I'm drinking matcha. It's like a good substitute. I can't say that I love the taste, but it's like a good middle ground between normal tea and coffee, and it doesn't make my fucking stomach hurt. Anyway, what a start to the stream. I've been, offline for a little bit again. Kind of fell off. Man, we had such a nice kind of consistent streak of streams going. And then yeah. And then I kind of fell off again. Whatever, man. It happens. It is what it is. I had to do what I had to do. But now we're back again. And guess what? The Curse of the Allflame reveal is in 2 hours and 45 minutes from now. And is it my second in a row like live reveal of the league? Because I usually don't catch them. It's because it's going to be midnight my time, so it's usually very, very late for me, and I usually watch it with you guys the day after. But I'm pretty sure what the fuck is the Return of the Ancients? God damn it, I forgot the name of the league. The Return of the Ancients reveal we watched live. I am pretty sure. And so will be the Curse of the Allflame tonight. Exciting. Very exciting. I just thought, you know what? Like, I haven't streamed in almost 2 weeks. Like, it's crazy. It's insane. It's like, I feel really bad about it. So I thought, you know what? I might as well just come online tonight for a few hours and do the live react during the actual live reveal tonight. That's the least I can do. I'm excited, man. A lot of interesting things have been teased. The Reliquarian Ascendancy changes was nice. Again, I'm not familiar because I have completely missed, and I did not play the previous league, if you did not know. Completely just, 328, did not even touch it. And it's kind of sucks because apparently it was one of the better leagues of all time. A lot of new content, a lot of new mechanics. However, that league mechanic is not going core anymore, so technically I'm not missing out on like learning the mechanic or anything because it's not going to be in 3.29. However, there was a bunch of other shit. They reworked the way the Atlas works, and the progression of the Atlas now is different. In They've introduced that in 3.28, so I have no idea. I've never interacted with that yet. So in the 3.29, it's all going to be new to me, which is interesting. The point was, the Reliquarian was also introduced in the previous league, so I have no idea about this class. And apparently it's just like you get like these like the nodes are like powers from the unique items, I'm pretty sure. But because like some of these things, like the raise a spider on kill thing, that's I think from Arakali's Fang. Yeah, there you go. It says the name of the actual unique on top. I don't have like a fucking Wikipedia memory of all the uniques in the game. Like, it's some of these things, like most of these things I don't even know about. Like Dawnbreaker I know. This is crazy. So apparently like it wasn't powerful enough, so they had to buff it, and they had to give it like more powerful unique stats from like more powerful unique items. And it is what it is. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Like, this is insane, you know? Like, Elevor's actually kind of insane, not gonna lie. Just to have that as a ascendancy node, it's insane. This seems to be like a minion cluster. Gloomfang. Like a lot of these uniques, I don't even know. Melting of the Flesh. Okay. Shattered Divinity. So it's like, for me, this is hard to gauge because I just don't know, right? I don't know these items. I don't know how powerful these things are. I don't understand this ascendancy because I have not even looked at it or played it or interacted with it on, like, I haven't seen any content about it either. So it's hard for me to really review this at all. Literally, out of all of them, I know like maybe 3 uniques. Maybe 4, you know? But hey, apparently it's been buffed, so a good thing. And there's gonna be a lot of new Transfigure gems. And that's what I'm kind of mostly looking forward to. Like, I really hope GG does something with like poison skills. I swear to God, like having just 2 viable poison skills, and I would say 1.5, because Viper Strike of the Mamba is a very specific skill in terms of the usage, and like Viper Strike on its own is a very bad feeling skill. Like you're not going to use it as a like as a 1-button build, right? It's not. It has terrible range. It has 0 clear. Unless you get your poison proliferation, it's not going to clear anything. So you have to invest into AoE. You have to invest into melee splash with it. It's just this. Viper Strike is just not. It hits really hard. It does a lot of damage, but it's like it's not the best feeling skill. Like it's just clunky. However, Viper Strike of the Mamba is good because it just does so much damage, and with poison proliferation, it just one-shots packs, which is good. But again, It's kind of a similar thing to normal Viper Strike. It's just more damage. Like, it doesn't have more melee attack range or anything like that. You still have to be very close to the target to attack and whatnot. Like, it's good for bosses. It's a good bossing skill. But other than that, that's why I'm saying it's not like, for me personally, it doesn't feel like a full-on like an all-rounded poison skill, right? It's just it's a high damaging, really close combat skill, and a close combat just is not it never feels good. Melee does not feel good in PoE. PoE 1, that is. Unless it's something like Frostblades, then that's a different story, right? So like when you compare that to Poisonous Concoction, like, it's not even close. Poisonous Concoction is just such a well-rounded fucking, just good from any angle skill. It's good for clearing, it's a ranged attack, it's good for bosses because it has overlapping damage, and yeah, and you can just attack from the range, which is the most important thing, and it just does a lot of damage from range as a poison skill. And other skills like Cobra Lash or what the fuck is that other thing called? Venom Gyre. Like, they're really good skills, but they are never played as a poison archetype. They're always spec'd into either crit or elemental versions of them, and I just wish that GGG, like, Cobra Lash is I think my favorite skill in the game. It's such a cool skill. It feels so good. It looks cool. It has, you know, inbuilt chains. Anything that has inbuilt chains on projectiles in this game just feels good, right? But it's just beyond Act 1, maybe 2. It's just as a like, if you're building like strictly poison, is just not viable, right? You always have to go the elemental route with Cobra Lash. And so I just wish, because they did showcase two new skills, right? Curse of the Allflame, Twitch drops, Ascendancy changes, Mirage League, and new transfigured skills. There you go. So they've showcased Reap, and they've showcased
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile. For the past few leagues, we've been slowly adding transfigured variants to skills that are still without any. In the Curse of the Allflame update, it's no different. Today, we have a couple to tease you with. Holy Hammers of Spirals, a highly stylish new means of smiting the unrighteous. And Reap of Butchery, for when you want to get up close and personal with every victim you dispatch. Check out these and many more transfigured skills coming in Path of Exile, Curse of the Allflame, in our live stream on July 16th. See you then!
So this is what they showed so far. And I kind of am excited about Reap. Alright? Because maybe now there's an opportunity to play self-cast Reap, and it'll be really good as a bleed, for example, like Pure Fizz bleed Reap. We played Reap last time we played PoE 1 in 3.27, but we played it as a minor, and we also played you know, Reap / Exsanguinate version of the Cold Miner, because self-cast just wasn't that great. But with this one, maybe there's something. Maybe there's something. But beyond this, he said a lot more gems they're going to showcase. Or rather, coming to the new league. So I hope maybe there's gonna be some new variations of our poison skills. You know? Because we need some love, man. We need some... Poison just needs some love in POE. Because on its own is just, I feel like, the weakest damage type. Just in terms of investment. Because poison probably needs the most investment to be good, I feel like. Whether with elemental stuff, you don't need as much investment to make it good, especially with lightning or cold archetypes. And bleed, again, there's a lot of good bleed skills that are a lot stronger than poison skills. And it's a lot more straightforward to build for bleed than it is for poison. So yeah, I just hope, man, I hope they do something with either Cobra Lash or maybe Venom Jar. Venom Jar is also a super fun skill, but again, it's mostly just works as a either crit or elemental damage, and the poison version is just a weak variation of that skill. Let me see here. Am I on the wrong website? I've on this one. Yeah. Yeah, Cobra Lash doesn't even have any other versions of it at the moment, so shit, man. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. Cobra Lash. A transfigured version of the Cobra Lash. What about Venom Gyre? Oh, Venom Gyre has a Val version, right? But no transfigured versions either. What other poison skills do we have? Poison skill gems. Caustic Arrow. This is the one that also could use some love, but does it have a transfigured version? Is this it? Yeah, it is. %40 chance to poison. What's the damage base? 71, 91. Huh. This one's just like straight up flat damage. And then there's a Val version, of course. Okay. That one does have something. Cobra Lash doesn't. Herald of Agony doesn't. Pestilence Strike. Does it have anything? I don't think so. Yeah, this one could also be perhaps something to transfigure. Because Pestilence Strike is like a... It's like Viper Strike, but it feels better because it has more range and it has more I think it has more AoE or something like that. Oh, it has kind of like a built-in, like a mini proliferation. If a debuffed enemy dies, it applies a debuff on an enemy when you hit them, and if the buffed enemy dies while poisoned, Pestilent Strike inflicts a secondary chaos damage over time debuff on enemies around them. So it's kind of like mini proliferation. But it's only enemies around the main target, right? The target that you stricken. Like, they by themselves will not spread the poison to others because you haven't actually hit them. They just died by way of being next to the person that you hit. So it's like a mini proliferation. It's not like you hit one enemy and the whole pack dies. No, it's only enemies around that are close enough to that particular target. So this is, you know, and it does not hit as hard as Viper Strike, so effectively it's in the late game it kind of falls off and becomes worse. So Plague Bear, okay, Poison Concoction, that's, of course, that's there. We have Bouncing already. Toxic Rain has a secondary version? I did not know this. So where is the normal version? Withering. Each spore pod slows the movement. Means the pods last for a duration before bursting, dealing area damage. Wither causing them to take increased chaos damage. The pods last a duration before bursting, dealing area damage. Okay, so the difference is this one slows them, this one withering them. 50, 72, 72, 102. And this one does the most damage. Ooh, but the quality is also... So this one's the best one by far, I think, right? Because this one adds 2 arrows as well. But anyway, so Toxic Rain has a transfigured version. Venom Gyre, we saw, only has a Foul version. Viper Strike has a Mamba version. So, Cobra Lash, Venom Gyre, and Pestilent Strike, those are like the 3 poison skills that could potentially get some transfigured versions this time around. I'm looking forward to it, especially for Cobra Lash. Especially for Cobra Lash. Like, if they give me a fucking version of Cobra Lash that will be really good with poison, whoo, baby, 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 where you know we start an assassin. You know we'll league start an assassin again, and this time I'm gonna go straight to all damage poisons node. And we're just doing that. So, but my initial thought right now, because again we don't know what transfigured gems are going to be there, what they're going to add, what's it going to look like. So as of now, I think either I'm going to start Poisonous Concoction, at least for the leveling bit. Poisonous Concoction in the campaign, and perhaps, you know, into the late game. Toxic Rain was another version, and also Bladefall, Poison Bladefall. I don't know how to build that yet, but I miss Bladefall shenanigans, man. That skill is fun. It's been fucking years since I've played it, so this is something that I want to kind of, you know, maybe take a look-see at. And it works well with poison as well. It's a spell. It does a lot of damage. You know, we can spell echo that shit. We can do Blade Blast as well, so it does even more damage. So there's multiple ways of building Bladefall, and it has transfigured versions too. Bladefall, there you go. There's like a bunch of them that we can take a look at. There is Bladefall of Impaling. There's Bladefall of Tartarus, Volleys. Didn't damage an enemy sequence. Volleys, each wider and more damaging. So this is like you press once and it just goes. Because usually it's just, you know, one cast is just one volley. This is Tartarus. Once activated. Oh, this is kind of. I think this works as a duration buff, right? Once activated, continuously spends mana to cause volleys of eternal weapons rain from the sky around. Ooh. 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 This could be cool, man. Because then it's just like you press a button, it activates, and it starts fucking shitting out these blade falls. And then you can put Blade Blast as a second button, and then you just run around pressing Blade Blast. And all you need to do is mitigate the mana, I guess. Huh. 5% mana per second. That's interesting. That could be very strong. I haven't played Bladefall of Tartarus. Trarthus. Fuck. Bladefall of Trarthus. I have not played that before. What I've played is normal Bladefall with Blade Blast. The other way of doing this is we can do Cyclone and cast while channeling Bladefall. That is a viable option as well. I've seen people play that. I have not seen them play a poison version of that. I think people mostly play it as elemental. Cold, I think. So this is like my main kind of idea, right? Like just trying to do this. Trying to league start Bladefall. Trarthus seems very interesting. I haven't actually looked at it before. Sorry, which one is it? This one. If it works as like as an aura, that is very interesting. That's very interesting. I mean, and there's another version that you, like. Another way you can build Bladefall is by just mines, right? Which can also work, but if you're playing Spell Miner, why would I do Bladefall when there's fucking Reap and Exsanguinate? Then it becomes the same build I've played before, I've played last time, so maybe not a minor. We might just go either automated Bladefall of Charthus, Blade Blast / Blade Blast, or just normal Bladefall / Blade Blast. Assassin, right? That should be nice. Power charges stacking, crit stacking, poison, all the things, all the good things. 2 hours. Go, baby. All right, while we're waiting, might as well just fuck around with my monks. Man.
Good news for you.
Hey, we sold some.
Have an order?
Man. Hey, 1 div. I made 1 div in 2 weeks. What it is?
Yes.
What it is? Oh, wait. Okay, I take it back. We made 11. We made 11 divs. Okay. That's more like it. Man, so I started this meal plan for this company. It's been it's actually been exactly a week now since I started. And it's really nice. I don't have to worry about what I'm eating and how much calories is in each thing that I'm eating, because they literally just like, it's a meal, it's pre-planned for whatever amount of calories you need, right? So you tell them, okay, I need something for 1700 calories a day, and then they just break that down for you, and then you choose meals from the from the daily lists, the daily menu, and yeah, and it's just they give you 2 meals plus a snack, and everything is within the range of the calories that you need. And so far, it's been fantastic. Everything's good. This is the first meal plan I've ever been on, and I'm positively surprised. Everything fucking tastes great. I haven't had a single thing that didn't taste good until fucking today, until I just tried this fucking peanut butter sort of flatbread kind of shit. It's so dry because it's pastry dough, and the whole thing is like maybe 150 calories in total. And because peanut butter is already so fucking dry, and this pastry just has nothing in it, like zero butter or anything, it's so dry. I really don't like it. But I need to finish it. Fire. Oh shit, lighting is garbage as well. Wait. Yeah, I probably need a better chest. Honestly, I'm probably okay for now. I have so much damage. Let's just run it. I basically... My plan, right? This weekend, I want to get this guy to level 90 so that I have sort of 2 finished builds, right? I have my martial artist with hollow form, and I have my chaos monk, and I just kind of want, before we jump into POE 1 right next week, I want to finish these 2 characters. I want to get this guy, you know, a proper weapon, something that we haven't done the first time around, because now we do have Alder's Legacy. It's like the main thing that I was kind of looking for while I was playing this build on League Start, but we never got enough money, or it never dropped at that point. So I re-rolled that character, right? I re-rolled it to a Chaos Monk. And then my Chaos Monk dropped Alder's Legacy. Just naturally, we found it on the expedition. Fuck me. You know what I mean? I thought, I don't want to sell it, I want to use it. I just want to use it. And the obviously you can use it for whatever, but the most interesting way for me to use this was for this bleed build that I was doing in the beginning. And so I decided to start the second monk, level it up. We've done that. We're level 60. We finished the campaign. And so we still have this Alder's Legacy, but I obviously don't want to use it yet because we don't have a endgame weapon. We need to level up a little bit and then buy. I'm gonna basically just spend everything that I have on this character, getting the weapon, the proper weapon for him, and then just dumping Alder's Legacy into it, so we have just inherent chance to bleed, so I can remove bleed chance from my supports. Right, I can remove all this bullshit from supports, and that will add so much more damage to us. Basically what I want to do with Alder's Legacy is I want to take this fucking staff and just turn it into a rune, because it is an Izomite quarterstaff, which means Alder's Legacy will work on it, and it will give us causes bleeding on hit, I hope. That'll be nice. It'll be funny if it's not guaranteed and I'm gonna get some like fucking thorns damage. That's gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna kill myself, I think. So while we're waiting for the reveal, we have a couple hours that we can spend running this motherfucker. Now let's see how far we can get. Chaos Exalted, what do I want?
This should be interesting.
What the fuck? How are they so tanky? What the fuck? Man, temporal shields, holy shit. Just fuck off, man.
Dreamer provides.
Hey. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Dude, that was fucked. That was fucked. Just out of nowhere, just jumped. Got jumped. Fucking thugs. Hey.
Something rare lies within.
Man, I need a stun charm. It's crazy. I keep getting stunned.
Time stealing days.
Ooh-wee. Okay. Oh my god. What's that? What is that? Oh, the Brotherhood. Okay. Okay. That could be fun, actually. That could be like a fun lightning arrow interaction. Man, the only issue with this character is it's so slow. Because of the channeling. Constant channeling. Oh, this guy. Annoying. For this. Annoying.
The soul unleashed! Look out!
Figure it out. Or figure it out. Kinda need damage, huh? Oh fuck, I was meant. Yeah.
Go on.
Whoa. What the fuck? Tier 3 fizz damage? Huh? Terrible prefixes though. Masterwork. Yeah. Yeah.
Fortune favors the prepared.
Oh no, oh no. Ah! Keep getting too cocky with the sprint and shit. But chill out.
The soul unleashed!
Eh.
Made real. Back to the soil. That which
On.
was lost now returns.
First bot of the night is what it is.
That is left.
Wow, it gave me an experience shrine at the end. What a fucking joke.
None may leave this accursed island. To your captain. Do not believe his lie.
Definitely need more damage. Okay.
Go on.
Okay. Yeah. 75. Fuck. Come on. Fire. Boom. Boom. All right. Good. It's actually funny. When I was streaming consistently, and I was here like almost every day, I didn't get the allergies that I would normally get when I start streaming. When I start the stream, you know how I just like my nose starts to run and I keep sneezing every time I start the stream. I used to have it all the time. But on League Start, because I was streaming almost every day, I don't know, maybe it's like a tolerance or something to like something on my table. I don't know if it's dust, I don't know what it is, but as soon as I sit here, like 5-10 minutes, I start sneezing. I don't know what it is. But the point is, when I was doing it every day, I probably built up the tolerance, my immune system, or I don't know what it is. I wasn't sneezing. And because I stopped for like, what, 10 days, more than 10 days? We haven't streamed, I haven't actually sat down at this table almost at all. In that time, today, I'm fucking sneezing again. It's actually like, it's perplexing. I don't know what it is. Interesting, to say the least. What auras do I have? Wind Dancer, Ghost Dance, Bud. Can we level our shit up? We can. Mosso, good evening, sir. 64. All right, I'll wait for 64. Fuck it. How are we doing? You excited for tonight's reveal? What are you looking for? You're not up to date. Me too, man. I also skipped the previous league completely. Like, I did not play 3.28 at all. And it's ironic because apparently it's like one of the better leagues of all time. So much good shit was happening during that league. Atlas was reworked. I think that's the biggest thing. So like in 3.29 now, like endgame is gonna be new for me. because the Atlas progression is different now. But the new league mechanic did not go core, so not missing out on a lot there. That's okay. It's kind of crazy to think I haven't played POE 1 in like 6 months or maybe more. 327, when did that end? Probably like December or some shit, right? January? But yeah, like 6-7 months now. Nowadays you more into POE 2. Yeah, same man, same. Especially after this league. Like, it's just, I can't get enough of this game. It's just, it's so good now. It's so much fun. And even though I haven't streamed or played in like almost 2 weeks, it's not because like I'm burnt out or anything. It's just because I just didn't have time. Simple as that. I couldn't wait to be back. You know what I mean? You also have a little break, but want to come back on that economy reset. Yeah, economy reset will probably happen. I don't know. It'll probably be like September or some shit, you know? So my plan is I'm gonna try to finish this character and my Chaos Monk either this weekend or like the week before the new POE 1 league drops. Just because I have a plan and I want to finish it. We're almost there. I just need to level this guy up a little bit. And yeah. And then I'm gonna be ready for POE 1. We'll take a little break from POE 2, maybe until the economy reset. I played a lot. I played like over 200 hours probably this league. It's been a while since I've played a league for that long. Or that much, rather. It's kind of crazy. MG. Bear. Had so much fun. Nice. My only thing now is the variety of skills, right? Like, there isn't a lot of cool skills, especially for melee characters. Like, I just hate maces and hammers. I just hate that whole archetype. Fucking terrible. And Monk is basically just the same on every skill. Play the same shit over and over again. Obviously martial artist added a lot to the game, but still, as a melee, there's certainly like very limited options. And spears, same thing. Like, there's like what, 1 or 2 melee attacks on spears that are like actually decent. The rest is all ranged or elemental or some bullshit, or having to do with parries or, you know, whatever it is. Yeah, and so that's my only thing right now. Like, the actual archetypes that I want to play, is just a variation of the same thing. You know what I mean? I wish we had more variety, just like we do in POE 1, in terms of just skills themselves. That's why I'm kind of excited to play POE 1 again, because it's been a very long time. I can go back to like my bread and butter, my assassin, my fucking poison, melee skills or some shit, you know? Some interesting things. Again, my fucking poison concoctions and frost blades and all of that shit. I was saying in the beginning of the stream that I want to league start with Bladefall. Because it's been a very long time since I played Bladefall, just in general. But I don't know how to build it yet, because there's so many different ways you can go about Bladefall. Like Bladefall Blade Blast is what I played a long time ago, and it was kind of fun and kind of strong too. So I might just do that, or, you know, I could do Cyclone cast while channeling Bladefall. That's also an option. There's also Bladefall of Trarthus, which is, I believe, is like a automated kind of aura that just spawns Bladefall automatically, if I'm not mistaken. But I've never played that before, so. Dude, where is this last mob? It's like fucking went to Antarctica. But I don't know, it might be an unpopular opinion right now, but I am actually having more fun in the endgame in PoE 2 right now than PoE 1. I don't know, it might be just me, but it feels like it's more engaging. It's not as linear as PoE 2, you know what I mean? Like where you just have to like, okay, you progress, get to yellow maps, red maps, then you start unlocking Maven, then you start unlocking Guardians, then you like get the bosses and blah blah blah. Here is just like do whatever you want and it's going to be profitable and beneficial, and you can do one thing at a time. Like all these bosses are not kind of blocked by the main quest or anything like that. Like you can do the main quest or you can do these side missions and it's all fine and dandy. Which I am enjoying. Hey, first think of the day. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I'm cooking something for y'all. So on League Start next week, there's gonna be some cooked stuff on the stream. I am cooking some cool shit for the stream, something that's been a long time coming, and it's finally on the way. You just gotta come in the post, and I gotta set it up. Free headhunter for viewers? Something like that. Something like that. Let's just say it's gonna make streams, I hope, a little more entertaining and fun. Just little extra sparkles. And don't worry, I'm not showing whole. That's not what it's all about. I'm not starting an OnlyFans. I know you motherfuckers are thirsty, but maybe in the future. But it is not this day. Oh shit, he's going towards the boss. Alright, let's go. Go, bitch. No? Where you going? Where you going? Oh my god, he's just fucking... He's just going out on a stroll. Oh! 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 One thing I would tweak with the way Whirling Assault works with Holoform, and it's hard because it's already such an OP combination, right? So touching it in any way is like, you know what I mean, in terms of the balance. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get nerfed on the next reset, but without like making it overpowered or giving anything else, like my problem is when you just start channeling, these motherfuckers, they don't like go, they don't appear at your mouse cursor location. They fucking start appearing from way behind you and sometimes from off screen. And the target will be like in front of me and they start appearing from behind me where like the off screen is. And then he goes towards the target. Like, it would be a lot smoother, a lot better if they would start appearing like closer to the target consistently. That would make the skill feel a lot better, I think. Like, when you have power charges, yes, it's all good. It's fine. But when you don't have charges... Ooh. Oh. Oh, mechanics. Fucking mechanics. Dude, what the fuck? Where is the... Did they, like, shadow nerf the skill or what? What's going on? How am I failing this boss? There is a support that might work? Or what? For what? For, better targeting of clones? How did I fail that boss? I'm so not focused.
Now to the lever.
You don't have what it takes. Insect. Of flesh and blood.
Illusion ain't real. And again.
Best could kill me. You cannot best me. Even Azaro's best could kill me.
I just need... Oh fuck, we got it! We got an extra slot now. Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, we just leveled up, that's why. Let's go. Let's go. Close combat incoming. No, I already have close combat. Brutality? Or... Oh, fuck. I also need to level it up.
Speak.
Oh, fuck. I had this shit right here. I had this shit right here. If I could annul one of the prefixes, or better yet, both prefixes, that would be so sick, but I don't have the annul omens. They're so fucking expensive, man. Gems. Alright, what do I want? Do I want 30% more, or do I want heavy swing? What was I running? I was definitely running Arcali's Lust, obviously, and then it was close combat. The heavy swing. What? My wind dancer is level 4. No wonder I keep getting hits. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Veteran, by the way. Okay. Damage is fixed now. There we go. That's the reward for fixing my damage. One and a half hours. Cuzzies, get ready. Strap in. Go take a piss and shit. Wash your ass. Get ready.
Blood spilled, balance restored.
We called remote casting support, or I'm being trolled? Remote casting. Are you thinking about remote detonation for mines in POE 1? Basically an aura that automatically explodes your mines. Nothing with detonation, okay. Here we go. Waste. I shall take it. Of it. God, I'm actually getting so tired already. Come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's a damage that I'm more familiar with. Shit. Please check if that gem exists. Support. The remote casting. Rapid casting. Is that what it is? Considered casting? Steadfast. I don't know, man. It hear me? Spend a large amount of runic ward to instantly create a short-lived copy of yourself that uses a socket skill once, then vanishes. The skill's cost is equal to the total cost of socketed skills. The copy cannot perform channeled, remote, cooldown, or conditional skills or summon minions. Huh. I don't know, man. Casting support. Channeling. Spore skills deal 10% more damage per second spent channeling. Up to 40%. Ooh. Ooh. For channeling skills, you use yourself while channeling spore skills periodically gain stages of deadly resolve, expand a stage of deadly resolve enemy hit or trigger deadly slash towards that enemy, dealing more damage based on your armor. Sports channeling skills that have special effects if released with perfect timing. Okay, so that's not for us. Perfect endurance. Sport skills which have a benefit for perfect timing. Also for us. Not sure, man. Not sure. Not too sure.
Illusions made real. Back to the source.
$65. Let's go. Boom. Curse immunity coming up. And honestly, like, I've only played 2 builds, right, this league. I have so many more ideas and so many other, like, builds I want to play. It's kind of nuts. Like, where do I find the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I actually leveled this guy up with crossbows in the first 2 acts, and it was fucking so much fun. That was the first time I ever played crossbows, and I did not realize that they were that much fun. So now I really want to make like a maybe a bleed crossbow build, you know, with something like what are they called, not concussive rounds, not galvanic shards. Fuck, what is that skill called? The one that shoots like shotgun shells and shit. Cause I think that'll be like fantastic for like clearing and shit with Herald of Blood. And then for bosses, it could be that fucking plasma blast or whatever it's called. Fragmentation rounds, I think that's what it's called. Fragmentation rounds for like clearing, and then some sort of big fuck off skill that's like snipe, but for crossbows or bosses. I think it's called plasma blast or whatever. I also watched Mathel's latest build, which was literally just like Black Flame, Flame Blast slash Essence Drain. That build looked fucking sick. And I feel like that could be like a nice league starter as well. Honestly, Essence Drain Contagion looks very fun in this game compared to POE 1. I've only ever played Essence Drain Contagion POE 1 one time and I hated it. It's just, it's such a, like, it's a powerful setup and it works all the time. Like, there's no way it cannot work. There's a reason it's one of the best, like, noob friendly builds out there. It's just like so easy to set up, but it just feels so flaccid when you play it. It's just like and everything dies. It's like and everything dies. And you're kind of just like walking around and everything dies. Like, there's no impact. And the way they've done it in this game, it actually feels good. At least it looks like it's satisfying. In POE 1, it's anything but satisfying, unless you have like chaos explosions going on, maybe. Huh? Renown. Foundation. Sure. 1 hour, ladies and gentlemen. 1 hour. I repeat, 1 hour. Until liftoff.
I am not here for your entertainment.
Boom.
The journey never ends. Illusion made real!
Shit, I need change flasks. This shit sucks. Right. Wow. Wow. Oh, fantastic. Holy shit. Why? GGG, we're not launching tonight. It's just a reveal. What are we doing? What are we doing? Relax. Man, I have such PTSD now that my fucking neighbors, and I don't know why they're doing it like that, but every like 10 to 15 minutes, they just fucking slam their balcony doors. I feel like they have some sort of, I don't know, like they either deaf or they're just like perpetually super angry. They just slam those doors. Rough sex maniacs? No. Like, how? Why would that slam the door? It's just like, it's clear that they're just slamming the door when they, like, you know, using it. And it makes my entire shit shake. Like, these fucking windows, they all just start shaking. And every time that happens, like, I have PTSDs to fucking rocket explosions. So every time that happens, I'm like, you know, with the news and the ceasefire that's about to end, every time, like, oh shit, are we back? Are we back? Are we fucking back? Backstreet's back. Backstreet's back. Iran. Okay, what are we doing? Hello? 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 Yes, quit. Da-da-da-da-da. Trump. Da-da-da-da-da. Hormuz. Da-da-da-da-da. Backstreet back. Iran. Got bored in POE 2, you poor and lost? Why you poor, man? Could have given me that money. Alright, I don't fucking know. So, we're just gonna stare at the countdown, I guess. Why you poor, man? I feel like it's impossible to be poor this league. Oh, I see. Okay, that explains it, yeah. You were crafting. Say no more, fam. Say no more. GGG Live begins in just 1 hour. Twitch drops will be enabled in all Path of Exile channels, so don't forget to link your accounts and be sure to encourage your favorite streamer to co-stream the event. Hell yeah. Hear that, motherfuckers? Gonna get a freebie tonight. Made some pretty nice breach rings. Good for you, man. Every time I try to fucking craft anything this league, I lost 20 divines at a minimum every time. Every time. I'm down to like... I had over 100 divines. I'm like down to 20 something now. You lost hundreds on some of mine. I mean, I didn't try hard. I just, you know, dabbled a little bit. The amount of bases for quarter staves that I failed this league gotta be like over fucking, I don't know, over 100. And not a single decent weapon. I might have a clip actually. One of those. I might have a clip. Lips. What the hell? Where are the rest of my clips, bitch? This is one of my favorite clips. This was the first campaign run in POE 2. No, man, no, man. No, man. Every time she just like, she fucking rolls and she grabs you with her ass cheeks so you can't escape. Like, her ass cheeks are so big, they just grab into you. And she just keeps you with her. And you can't roll out of it. You can't roll out of her ass cheeks. What is this? God damn it. I hate that boss so much. So much. So much. Shut up. Where is my crafting clip? Hello? Hello? Yes, there you go. I think this is the one. This lead. It's 3 suffixes that are dog shit. Come on, just replace one of them. Don't touch the prefixes and just change one of the suffixes. How hard can it be? Boom! It fucking gave me fire damage. I need pure fizz. I need pure fizz quarterstaff. So dog shit. Oh my god! No! Fuck! That's like after desecrating and you know, locking shit and annulling and spending omens. So that, between the two of those, I think I lost like 25 div. Yeah, I needed the thing to guarantee the stuff exchange, but that thing costs like 11 or 12 divines or some shit. Oh, back then it was that much. Now it's probably even more. Couldn't afford that. You can see I only have
it's
9
3
divine
suffixes that
tiers
are dog shit. Come
at
on,
that
just
point.
replace.
This was literally my league start. This was the first character. It was rough, man. And my luck did not change for crafting anyway. Throughout the league, I haven't crafted this whole thing. The only thing, actually, that happened... Let me go back. I think I have the clip of that too. I have the clip of that. Power and puzzle around. Yeah, this one. Check this fucking jewel out.
Okay.
This was in the campaign, I think.
Shit. I mean, it's a very good jewel. Fuck. It's a very good jewel for quarterstaffs.
It wasn't good for me at that point, but
I need magnitude of ailments, unfortunately.
But either way, this shit sold for 20 divines on day 1 of the league. This shit was crazy. Okay, what's going on here, guys? What's going on? I love how POE 2 is literally the only game that's installed on my computer right now. Fucking represent. They post something on Twitter about this? What's going on? Sorry, I'm just scrolling through Twitter. Dude, it's crazy how fucking ADD I am. What was I gonna say? Path of Exile, right? Nothing about the servers, man. Motherfuckers are tripping. Fuckers are tripping. Right? I mean, watch this. Up. News.
Hi, Scissorin here with another video, and I just wanted to do a quick overview of this post that they've made about Mirage. Challenge League will ending soon, and you may be wondering what will happen to it when it does. Mirage was my favorite league of all time, which is quite an achievement.
I keep hearing this. And it's so funny. It's the league that I've completely like neglected and skipped. I've not played a single second of Mirage. And now it's not even going core. And I feel like I've not missed anything.
Didn't think anything was going to overtake Sentinel and Sanctum for a long time, especially Sanctum is very high up for me. Either way, Mirage system will not be going core in 329. So here's what happened when League ends. Core Atlas content such as Astrolabes and exceptional support gems still remain. Transfusion support will not be obtainable from divination cards. Maps with empowered mirages that cover the entire map will not be openable in standard. Barriers will be usable, but there will be no way to obtain more of them. I do personally hope that quite a lot of the Mirage related content makes it in to the core game. I would even say most of the like special editions, like the extra harvesting juice with like the reroll minion, all of those were really good for the game. I don't necessarily think they need to be part of Mirage. I thought they would give it the hole in the ground treatment. I'm spacing on the name right now. A similar treatment to that, where it would not be something you could spec into, but instead it would be something that would just have a chance to appear. Like your map is a mirage and you're like pugging out because double content. It's really nice. And I think that's why I like Mirage so much, because when you like the game, Mirage is just more of the game. It is just like, you like Breach? Here's double Breach, but with a little bit extra on top.
It does sound
I feel like
cool,
this
though.
league was just like, hey, do you like Path of Exile? Here's more Path of Exile, right? It takes literally everything you love about the game and doubles it. Definitely very easy to like league. Now, the belt, the Shrine belt, so fun. I really hope that there's some way of getting that. Maybe it's a global drop now. I don't know, but it would be a shame if that's not in. It was such a fun belt, and like a lot of the common versions were quite usable. We saw a lot of people use just impenetrable Shrine belts, and those were really good for a lot of builds. And then you had like, you know, the insanely like echoing Shrine, right? Where it's like you just get infinite damage. It's impossible to do no damage with it. Some may find a way, but you know, it's like there are some crazy belts out there. And yeah, it would be a shame if they don't go core, I think. But I don't know, like usually they say like this may be returning in some way. So since it's not, I would imagine that they're incorporating elements of it, right? That makes the most sense. So let's hope so. They did also make a little post about the antiquarian. They've obviously said that they're going to be changing the unique items available on this every league. So here they're showing.
Again, have you guys played antiquarian? Just out of curiosity. Because I'm pretty sure it was added... Reliquarian, sorry. Pretty sure it was added in 28, right? 3.28. So I've never touched this ascendancy. I don't know what it is all about. Like, I understand that this is just basically you choose a path and then it just gives you a bunch of unique item modifiers. But apparently it was dog shit. And so they buffed it now with like better unique modifiers, or rather better modifiers of with modifiers of better uniques in the game.
One of the wheels. So we have On's Might, more accuracy rating. Well, max frenzy charges, -1 max frenzy charges, 100 crit multi while you have no frenzy charges. I mean, this does make it possible to be at max while at 0. That's something we've done with like pacifism. So then you would quite easily be able to get 20% more accuracy, 100% crit multi. So that is like off the bat just like a cool thing there. That hasn't been used in a while, so we often get new players being like, what are these used for? What are these used for?
That's how
like
I feel.
Like -1
I'm a new player, guys.
Are useless. So that's cool. I like weird stuff like that, even if it's not used. Now move
That's
flame,
how I feel
trigger
about
level 20 molten burst
these types of
on melee hit,
ascendancies and
damage
shit.
penetrates 20 fire resist. Now that's a weird one. Because you can't put support gems on that when it's on an ascendancy. It is just extra,
You found the support?
but it sounds garbage. Because we already have molten burst, but when it's on the axe, you can support it. So that sounds terrible. I'm hopefully missing something. I definitely prefer that. I prefer missing something and being wrong than it just being bad, obviously. Enemies taunted by a work rise explode on death. Pretty good. But forced cooldown of 4 seconds. Still pretty good. I like that. That's a solid node. Sacred Chalice. Gain a fast charge when you deal a crit strike. 20% fist is cold, fire, and lightning if you used Ruby. Okay, cool. Neat. I like that one. Raider Harbinger of Directions, yo. I have to look that up.
Astral Projection. Spore skills cast at the targeting location.
Fire 2 additional projectiles.
Instead of around use.
Pierce 2 additional
Support
targets.
skills have 25% less area of effect. I don't think it works with channeling skills though.
Bow builds and related things. Fidelis Spike hits always shock, deal no
It
fist
works,
damage, Herald of Thunder is 100% buff effect, and
it works for like Nova
25%
skills
chance to suppress
that would normally
Wow.
be casted around you.
and avoid ailments. That one is nuts, especially early game. That is crazy. Wow. It's just like
Like Frost Nova, for example.
Plus 2 level of all Val skill gems and gain also for 20. Wow. That one's insane too. Like the first two I read here are correct out of the cool thing about the plus 2 level of all Val skill gems is it does increase the normal part as well. So like when you have a Val spark, it makes the normal spark. That's nice. Thumbs Druid's 100 max life cannot be knocked back. Action speed cannot be wow. Just no downside. Just really good. This back in the day would have been super valuable for things like doing Elder and New Brother and stuff. Dawnbreaker, 25% cold damage taken as fire light. Wow. And this will stack with Dawnbreaker. That's crazy. That's huge.
That's actually if it can stack with an actual item, then you get 50% damage taken as.
Removes all energy shield, gain max life. Wow, we have a plus.
Okay, I think I see the matrix now.
Max energy shield,
I think I see it.
Per level. Cool.
At least you're not mental and it exists.
Convert 20%, 25%.
I'm glad you made it happen. I'm glad you
Ancestral Commander, 15% strength in addition to though.
You Sherlock Holmes did.
Shrine well affected by no flasks. Huh, interesting. Screams of the Desiccated. I guess the Shrine Belt is not making it.
And I feel like you gaslit yourself into thinking it doesn't exist.
Love that belt. Messes up to you. That cannot be stunned.
Happens to me all the time. All good.
And it's converted, not added as extra. Gloom Fang, skills chain +1. 20. Okay, cool. Polaric Devastation. Convert enemy in Ash and Frost. Don't think I'd ever take that. Maybe though. Melding of the Flesh, -5, all max res. LA Restaurant Campaign. Wow. That is pretty neat. That's
I wonder if Astral Projection would work with Warcries.
That's definitely a like it's 5 instead of 4. Makes sense. So the duel is still good. Trigger level 20 race spider.
Interesting.
I'm really wondering.
Interesting
how
food
these
for
are gonna
thought.
be, unless they're changing the gem system this patch, which would create an uproar. But there are several of these now where, I mean, okay, it'll be really nice early for leveling. Once you get this in Cruel, it'll be really nice. +1 level of all spell skill gems. Each summon Phantasm grants you Phantasmal Might. Ooh, that is really strong. Phantasmal Might is like flat fizz, just spells. Raise it to everything. It might be to everything. That's really cool to not have the debuff of actually using the Blackcane. Shimmeron is insane. Spell block.
The problem with this, for me personally, is because I never played with any of these uniques, so I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Tamer of the Saint, +1 chance to block, to attack. Cool. I'm sure we'll see something on that.
Warcries carry the Nova tag in POE 2. They're fully compatible with this
we have
gem.
that in the game? We don't, right? Oh, we do.
Alright.
Oh, it's the thing from the. It's the thing
That
from
could
the
be
scepter
strong.
from the boosts that they're removing. Okay, that's all of them. Either way, honestly, pretty cool. Pretty cool that they are updating that Ascendancy every time. I like that a lot.
Yep.
And I think it'll be really cool for the game to just have something that's like shifting that much. Sometimes it'll be us, dude. Sometimes
That's
it'll
what I've
be
been thinking
average. But you know, it's a cool way to introduce new builds to the game.
about. Like, what is
Getting
that?
started for this upcoming POE 1 League. It went on a little bit of a holiday right before. Excited
Stone
for a new
wall.
POE
What
1
is that
season,
skill
gonna
called
lock
that
in
creates
and grind
that creates a
hard.
wall?
Either way, hope you guys enjoy this quick little video. Sub if you like it, but more importantly, try to die less than I do.
Then you just can detonate it from distance. Actually, I don't know if that interaction works at all. I might be talking out of my ass. Okay. What else got? Game work now? Does it work now? Shield wall? Is that what it is? I thought shield wall was just like you raising a shield. Maybe it is shield wall. Oh shit, man. What to do, what to do. What to do. What do we have? Exiled episode? Anywhere? Hello? Anyone?
King's
Oh, they're doing
March
bingo. Okay.
is destroyed by what the fuck?
Lily is ready for the stream.
What's the pirate guy's name? What's the pirate
Looking.
guy's name? Oh. In Act 1. In Graveyard.
Dude, she set up she set up lighting
I
exactly
feel like I should know this.
in the right way. She knows exactly what she's doing. I fucking love Lily
Favorite.
so much. Thing. Anyway, fuck, it's hard to concentrate on the bingo, huh? Holy.
I don't. What is this game?
Where are the eyes? I want my eyes.
That would be cool.
What
Get rid of
bingo?
King's March once and for all with Allflame destroying it.
Massive early meta changes.
Takes over King's March.
Interesting. We've been watching the stream for 5 minutes. I've only managed to read 2 things. What it is. Anyway.
Bro, I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna go make myself fresh tea. Fucking behave yourself, chat. Fucking behave.
Oh, actually, wait. I don't know. There's like they made like 2 posts, I think. I mean, maybe there's a lot of clues in the posts or some shit, but... Or maybe Allflame, or... Maps? Allflame maps? New that's a good one. New Astrolabs. Or new Yo, Merc's back. Yeah, drops are enabled in 30 minutes. Sextons? I mean, wait. Didn't, I think the CM actually posts the sexton or some shit. There's no way they bring that back. Why am I explaining sexton blocking? You played during that time, didn't you? Dude, I actually like craftable watchstones. Or at least the unique ones. I like the unique watchstones. I mean, it was annoying as fuck, but it was cool. Oh, actually... Tormented Spirit Overhaul? What if they just turned into fucking Asmiri Wisps?
Fuck is happening? Put your pants back on, Moso. I see everything. Minions buff upgrades. What? No. Fishing would love. New scarabs. Too much, man. Way too much. You know what's funny? We played so much POE 2.
League for 6 months?
I fucking forgot what Abyss as a mechanic looked like in POE 1. The other day, I was like watching a movie at home on my couch, and I was thinking about like, because obviously,
Torchlight is
you know,
too.
From the teasers and everything, like, and the logo of the new league, it's obvious that it's going to be an Abyss rework. They haven't, like, fully officially stated that it is what it is, but we can tell, right? Curse of the Allflame. It's going to be rework of the Abyss. And I was like, because I played so much Abyss, and in POE 2, it's like my... I think it is my favorite mechanic in POE 2 at the moment.
Which doesn't look like classic at all. It looks like fucking weird as hell.
And I was like, wait.
But, you know.
What does it look like in POE 1? I fucking forgot, man. It's like someone erased POE 1 Abyss from my mind. It took me, I don't know, like an hour. Because I didn't want to Google it either. I was like, man, I need to remember. This is so stupid. And then I remembered that it's like the opposite of POE 2, where in POE 2 you kill the monsters first, and then it closes the green ground pussies, right? The assholes are being closed. Asshole fissures. And in POE 1, it's the opposite. You have to open the asshole fissures first, and then the monsters come out, and then you have to follow that little fucking green light, right? You're following the fissure. And then at the end, you either get a trove or the depth. But then I remember the actual abyssal depths are so bad in POE 1. All you do is you run to the end room, and then it's like 80% of the time it's just a tree there. You just kill, and it does nothing, drops nothing, and then you just come out.
At least most of it.
Abyss in POE 1 is so fucking garbage that I completely erased it from my mind.
Dude. Your birthday?
There was a league when all played cemetery map with abysses. This stuck to my mind so well. I remember Abyss very well. Yeah, I guess I wasn't playing then, and I never like focused on Abyss in POE 1 because it's just such a throwaway mechanic. Like, it doesn't really reward you at all. Like, what's valuable that comes from Abyss, even from the boss?
Hey, that works.
You can get like Darkness Enthroned, and that's about it. I mean, Abyssal Jewels, sure, but like, by the time you get like a good Abyssal Jewel, you already farmed out fucking Expedition and got, I don't know, ungodly amount of currency by the time you drop one good jewel.
What does that do? Does that do anything?
It wasn't very long ago. Which league was that? Which league was everyone playing Abysses? It dropped so much currency that it crashed computers. Then you click Alt to show all loot. Oh.
Ellie hit nerf.
I have never seen Abysses in PoE 1 drop like a lot of loot. Maybe because I never spec'd into it on the Atlas tree. Maybe if you do that, it becomes good. I just never done that. I always just prefer running Expeditions or Blight.
Yeah, maybe.
Or
Tendency rework.
what else am I running in PoE 2? In PoE 1?
Massive early meta.
Expedition.
Real this time, 100%. Minion Pact is a free node.
Mostly.
Iron Belt
What
still
else?
exists.
What's my second favorite? I forgot. What else do I have? Heist, Blight, Breach,
I didn't look at patch notes.
Delirium,
Although maybe
Harvest,
patch notes for TLI are actually good this time and readable.
Alva,
I should read them.
Sanctum.
Actually, I did read them. I went and looked at the Krino 2.
I hate all of them. Delve, hate Delve. What the fuck am I running? Oh, Legion. That's right. Fucking Legion, of course. I usually just spec into Legion and Expedition on every single league start. Ascendancy rework. That would be interesting. I wonder which one.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm. Allflame maps, new Astra Blades or new Astra mods, Tormented Spirit,
There. 3 more.
Overhaul, Ziggy Q&A audio issue. The Q&A leg synced up. King's March is destroyed by Fairgraves. More Awakened Gems.
Atlas Masters.
Legion is sick when you have good build for it. Yep. I once made
I mean, it's definitely gonna be a best
Frost Blades, Berserker, and that shit went brrrt in Legion. You just went brrrt. I would explode like the entire, or like half of the floor immediately, like as soon as it starts, because it was crit cold, so everything would just freeze and explode immediately. Just like one hit, everything just explodes. And I went, I don't know how many fucking what's the maximum waves in Legion? I forgot. 10? And it was like it was one-shotting bosses as well. It was a crazy fucking
Part of the WoW.
like one of the craziest versions of Frostblades I've ever played. Because it was on swords back when swords were crazy, and back when Berserk was crazy. I just had so much crit damage.
Changes, or are people just saying that because it's overdue? I guess a new bloodline. There we go, did it. Did it, I win.
I mean, Route 2 definitely gets banned. Massive early meta changes.
The abyss well, like in POE 2.
I don't know what she means by early, like early game or what? Kinetic Fusillade nerfed, absolutely 100%. Totem nerfed, maybe. New big chase item. That could actually be that fucking new belt from Mirage. That could be it.
Oh yeah, Rogers.
Minion buffs, I don't know, man. They've been buffing minions in both games for like the last 5 leagues. I don't know about minion buffs. If they're gonna buff minions, I'm gonna fucking league start in Rage Spirits. Raging Spirits, rather. I'm gonna go fucking poison Raging Spirits on league start if they're gonna buff minions more. LA hit nerf. Is it broken now? Is Elemental hit broken? In-game build guide thing. That's possible. Perhaps. Melee nerfed. Come on, man. Come on, man. Fishing. I hope. New scarabs. I don't think so. Ascendancy rework, possibly. How I'm Mark Jonathan Roberts. Yes, that 100% will happen, and then they'll kiss. POE 2 Abyss uniques. Yes, I mean 100%. More Awakened Gems, perhaps. Abyss mods, yes. Shrine Belt still exists. That goes back to the big chase item, I think.
That would be cool.
So yes, on that one. New Bloodline, I don't know. Probably not. More anime Guardian types. I don't think so. King's March is destroyed by Fairgraves.
I just got off of a week of fucking work.
It doesn't make sense because it's already it's destroyed by the beast in POE 2. So that does make sense. Allflame maps.
Today's a juicer.
Interest. How would that work? I feel like it's just gonna be like an in-map mechanic. It's not gonna be like. It's not gonna be like Twisted Memory type shit, I don't think. New Astro Blades or new Astro mods? I don't know what those are.
Crazy
so I can't say. Tormented Spirit Overhaul. Oh, dude, that'd be great. That'd be sick. The Ziggy Q&A audio issues 1000% and Q&A legs synced up 100,000 million %.
3% of the player base now.
So I think it's a pretty good bingo. Well done, Lily.
Way higher than I thought.
Well done. Dude, all I want is fucking Cobra Lash or Venom Gyre Transfigure Gems. Just give me good versions of those two skills that can work with poison. Please. Because I want to league start my fucking poison assassin. And I want to have a good time. And I want to kill bosses with it. That's all I want. I want my Cobra Lash to be viable as a poison skill. Am I asking for too much? Was 3.23 with Viridian Wildwood introduction and combined with Abyss? Oh.
Route 2 joins ranks of Demi King Wall and Aftermath of
I don't remember that league at all.
I haven't heard that name in a while, but I don't think Demi got banned. Just quit.
Like I remember of it, but I don't remember what the fuck I was doing in 323. 323, was that the expansion or was 320 the expansion? Or was 322 the expansion? It was one of the early 20s.
What did Demi even do? Didn't he just like steal items or some shit? Realistically, how many people even fucking knew Demi? But didn't he? Wasn't it like 30 viewer streamer?
"12 minutes, boys." 12 minutes. There we go. Now they want to give me the update. These motherfuckers, man. When there's 10 minutes left. Can we run a map that time?
POE creator.
Do one map.
I've had the map is banned for POE 2 as well. Yep.
Sure. Path of Exile. Everybody, Path of Exile. Come watch. Bro, why am I getting ads on this channel? What the fuck? This is some bullshit. 10 minutes!
What was that? Thanks for the sub one. Your POE 2 stream today. Are we even a month and a half out from POE 2?
Alright. I'm gonna have to close Lily. No, it's still down. Brother. Brother. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Whatever, man. Am I not following Lily? What the hell? There's no. Damn. Well, it is what it is. We're just gonna wait. New trailer for Wolverine. Oh, I want to watch that. Hold up. Hold up. That's a good, good stalling thing to do. Dude, I can't wait for this game. Holy shit.
I've lived long enough. It's all started to blur together. Every fight. Every death.
Sabretooth!
Trying to hold on. I can feel it slipping away.
Lady Deathstrike. Sick.
Who I am. Who I was. When that's gone, there won't be anything left except rage.
Kind of a dog shit trailer, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, that does not... Dude, whoever cut that shit together... that just wasn't a good trailer.
I
I'm
guess Grim Dawn
sorry.
doesn't care.
I am so sorry. Like, thank God that had that fucking gameplay preview at the E3 or at the Games Summerfest, whatever. So, because if I didn't see that and I watched this trailer, I wouldn't be excited for the game. This did
Anybody
not
want some boogers?
do it justice at all. That's insane. There was no gore. There was zero cool moments. Whatever story they wanted to tell, it fucking just did not land at all. What the fuck was that trailer, man? No gameplay in there. It's just, what's the point? Whatever. Marketing is marketing. It's gonna get millions of views.
What do you mean? How do you... What, am I blowing my nose wrong? I rarely blow my nose. Is my technique not good? What do you mean? How do you blow your nose?
All right, 4 minutes. Woo!
Yeah, I don't know the nose blowing meta, dude. Yeah, I compress one side and I blow one nostril at a time. Do you guys blow?
Oh my God, are we so fucking for real? Are we
both nostrils or
explaining
one? Both
the
at once?
the mechanisms of nose blowing on the stream? Like, what is happening, chat?
How do you blow both at once without it getting all messy?
Is chat for fucking serious? Are they giving her nose-blowing fucking pointers? Man, sometimes chatters are just like, how are you alive, you know? Like, how are you alive if those are the conversations that you're having?
Yeah, Daniel. Okay, wait. Let's see, let's get the stream up, I guess. It's close enough.
Don't ever fucking tell me
He's kinda good.
how to blow my nose, alright? I'll fucking ban you. That is
Oh no, I'm not a big
insulting.
not a big nose blower, honestly.
Alright. My lighting is all set up. I'm ready for the show.
I do have a deviated septum, actually.
Ooh, if they add no, like
We're getting this official.
I just saw someone in chat, in her chat, say they're gonna add WSD.
Yeah, I actually got.
I got excited for like a split second, and then I remembered that
I'm not getting back, but after
there
China
is
went to Korea,
like they would have to redesign the entire movement
I was starting to
system
get
in
the
that
stuffy
game
nose,
if
so I
they
was, like,
wanted
in,
to
like,
add WSD, because there's no
big shopping street, and I had to blow
like
my nose, and I blow my
casting
nose, and
or
this
shooting or
nostril
attacking
starts
while
bleeding.
moving
Which is
in
fine.
POE 1.
But
POE 2
the thing
has
is,
that
after
because
that,
the whole combat is
every time I blew my
designed
nose
around
on the
it.
side for the next like day,
But in
I'd
POE
blow
1
my
you
nose, I
stop
just blow out a bunch of blood.
to cast or
and then I was like in the
attack.
airport at some point,
And then you
then,
move
like, I
again,
had
and
to
then you
blow my
stop
nose,
again,
I'm
and then
like,
you
am
move
I gonna
again.
get like screened for fucking Ebola
So with
or something
WSD,
now?
that
'Cause I'm
shit
just
will
gonna
be
have a-
clunky unless
and
they
then
change
a bunch
that.
of blood comes out. I was like, fuck, dude. I was like standing in the corner being secretive, blowing my nose. It's like up against the wall, like nobody can see this.
1 minute! 1 minute, alright. See you, Lily. 1 fucking minute. Are we ready? Curse of the Allflame. Hold on to your cockles. Dude, Cobra Lash. Please give me good Cobra Lash version. I just want that skill to be strong with poison. Please, please, GGG. I never asked for anything. Please. Dude, if they're gonna give me nice poison Cobra Lash version of the skill, I'm gonna play POE 1 for months. I'm just saying. Make
Hi,
no mistake.
I'm Jonathan Rogers, Game Director on Path of Exile, and welcome to GGG Live.
Everyone shut up.
We have massive changes to show you today.
Shut up,
Path
chat.
of Exile, Curse of the Allflame, which is coming out next week on July 25th. Twitch drops are enabled on today's live stream, so you'll be able to claim the instructions below. Let's not keep you waiting though. Roll the trailer for Path of Exile, Curse of the Allflame.
The Allflame calls us to the sea. To a lost wreck that still draws ghostly breath.
Steampunk League.
A
Let's go.
curse down below. With my lanterns, we can explore the sea floor. We must find a source of Allflame before the brine rot. Somewhere
Spectral Blades.
in the blackest depths, bounty and death await.
Alright, POE 2 monsters. Okay. Oh wow, she was right. It is a fucking map system in and of itself. Like heist. There is the abyss. Yes. Mercenaries are back. What the fuck am I looking at? New uniques.
Come find
New
your fortune
ascendancy class. What?
in the depths of the sea.
What? I mean, it doesn't look like there's a lot, but it's
In today's stream, we'll
compact.
be walking you through all the details of Path of Exile, Curse of the Allflame. We will comb the ocean floor, discovering sunken artifacts of forgotten origins. Fight the horrors of the deep, and do your best to keep from being crushed by the waters above you. We're revisiting some familiar mechanics to bring new life to systems that have begun, perhaps, to show their age. Abyss and Legion will both be receiving significant upgrades, including a new
Abyss
pinnacle
and
boss for
Legion!
Abyss and a new chase crafting system for unique items in Legion. In addition to revamps of the existing leagues, though, we're also bringing back some old friends. The Mercenaries of
Oh my
Tarakas
god, are they
making their way back
overhauling
to
Legion
Rayclass.
just so they can add
Ben
it
will explain
in
our new
POE
endgame
2,
system. We
please?
will join Kirak in investigating anomalies appearing on the
Please.
Atlas. After that, we'll discuss the character and skill
I want
balance
Legion
coming
in my
Curse of the
POE
Allflame.
2.
Finally, we'll cover our new set of supporter packs, after which we'll have a live Q&A session where Ziggy D will interview Path of Exile's game director Mark, as well as game designers Octavian and Andrew, answering your questions from Twitch chat. After the live stream, we'll drop the full patch notes at 11 AM NZT. So let's get started. I'll hand things over to Mark to introduce the new league.
Hi,
I'm Mark
Mark.
Roberts, game director on Path of
Hi,
Exile.
Mark.
In Path of Exile, Curse of the Allflame, a long-forgotten mystery has begun to stir beneath Rayclass seas. Hidden in the icy depths lie strange and immensely powerful treasures, waiting for those bold enough to claim them. Meet Valerie, a dangerous Corsair captain who needs boots on the ground and on the sea floor to help her retrieve these treasures and unlock their potential. This is where you come in, to help her find the charts scattered across Rayclass. Then, use those to guide her ship to the patch of brine that holds loot for the taking. In return, you'll get a cut of the profits. These lost charts are guarded by the undead, rival Corsairs, or horrible creatures of the deep. Each of these monster encounters will also have a custom bonus for defeating the enemies. For example, successfully defeating the accursed undead
Melee?
treasure chest will cause the
In the
grateful trapped soul
showcase?
inside to grant you its power, possessing you and granting you ghastly power for the rest of the area. Once a chart is in hand, you'll board the good ship, the Sovereign, Valerie, or Val's, reappropriated Oriathan naval vessel. Here, Val introduces you to the heart and soul of her ship, quite literally. Vesper, another Pondium native like Val, is bound to this ship. His soul burns with the Allflame's curse, and were his comatose body to be removed from the ship, he would surely die. The silvery apparatus that lines the bows and eaves of the vessel allow him to steer the Sovereign anywhere in Rayclass's waters. Using the chart you've brought, Vesper can navigate to a location so you can scout it for Val, and while doing so, claim whatever treasures there might be. How, though, will you avoid a watery grave once sunk below? Vesper controls a spark of the Allflame, a powerful and mysterious magic, which has been imbued into a number of devices aboard the ship, chief among them the bathysphere. This entirely safe and well-tested contraption of rivets, bolts, and metal will be your ticket beneath the waves to explore and plunder. While scouting the depths, in order to not need an ample supply of air, we're instead going to place Allflame lanterns. These are conduits of the power that keeps Vesper alive and bound to the ship, and give you the temporary safety you need to do that exploring. Without them, you will drown. The first of these is strapped to the bathysphere and activates on landing, rushing the water away to reveal horrifying monstrosities, lost treasures, and a strange luminous coral growing from the corrupted dead in the oceans of Rayclast. These strange growths are the real reason Val has asked you to plumb these waters, as the coral can be broken down into dead man sulfur, the fuel that keeps Vesper's light burning. As you get to the perimeter of the safety provided by an Allflame lantern, Val will drop more down at your request. There's also an option available to have new lanterns fired automatically for you as soon as you need them, if you prefer speed over fine control.
I mean, why would you not
claim what you can
do that
while you can? Lost fortunes of gold, chests of valuables, and lurking threats all lie in wait for you beneath the waves. You might even find the odd lost missive, waylaid on its travel to its intended recipient. But hey, finders keepers, right? Beware though, as Vesper can only power so many lanterns at once, and that power is finite. On placing the last of your lanterns, they will begin, one by one, to flicker and fade, and the creatures of the deep will rush in as they sense the vanishing of the light. You'll have to rush back to the safety of the bathysphere, escaping the cold clutches of creatures that despise the light you bring. You'll want to place every lantern though, as exploring to collect enough Deadman Sulfur is the only way to successfully chart the area for the next step, planning a voyage. Val will keep a record of the areas you've charted, storing details in her journals. Once you've charted enough areas, just talk to Val, place your charts on Val's board, connect them together, and create one giant seafloor excursion. Each area you chart will reveal a special modifier that applies when it is used as part of a voyage, applied to either the charts adjacent to it or the whole voyage. Here are a few examples. This modifier causes all equipment dropped by monsters in adjacent charts to be converted to gold.
Reap.
This modifier will spawn friendly jellyfish alongside every pack of monsters in your voyage, which you will promptly slaughter for extra loot and experience, we're sure. This modifier causes all monsters in adjacent charts to be empowered by wildwood wisps. With 9 positions on your board for charts when constructing a voyage, these can stack up fast. There are also charts which can take you to specially rewarding areas of the ocean floor. Fields of anchors strewn with treasure chests full of loot, Calguran shipments lost at sea, and sunken abyssal pits teeming with monsters.
Oh shit.
To name just a few.
Oh
there
shit.
are even some ancient artifacts you might find and resurface. Additionally, the edges of the voyage board track the currents of corruption flowing through the waters of Rayclast,
Oh
with
wow, that's
randomized
cool.
effects being rolled with each new voyage to affect the charts placed adjacent to them. These add even further rewards
That's
to your
so
voyages,
cool.
and can shake up the way you choose to place your charts.
That's so smart.
Stack all of that together, and a well-planned voyage, with a bit of luck, can be a very profitable endeavor. But with so much loot to claim, how are you going to get it all to the surface? Val has a solution for just that problem. In each of the charts that comprise your voyage, there will be a capsule waiting for you, sent down by Val, which can
What?
store about an inventory worth of loot. Stuff these full, send Val a signal, and she will pull it back up to the surface, safe and sound. Since voyages are built of 9 charts, that's a lot of opportunities to send back plenty of valuables. Once you're satisfied with the plunder from your well-planned voyage, find any of these capsule locations and call the bathysphere to it as your ticket out. Val will send it down to your rescue, as fast as she can. You just need to survive until it gets there. Good luck. Once you do, don't forget to empty all those capsules full of loot. Now, back to all that dead man sulfur that you've been hard at work gathering. Is that just to keep the Sovereign afloat and Vesper alight? No, it's not. Once you've got a bunch of it, head below decks, and you'll find the heart of the ship at work. Whilst Vesper's body remains above deck, burning away in a contraption of tarnished pipes and corpse-stained glass, resides Vesper's soul, and you'll find him to be a pretty crafty fellow, if a bit melancholy. That's where this league's item crafting system comes into play.
Oh
Give
shit.
Vesper an item, alongside a currency that you could normally use on that item, and an ample supply of Dead Man's Sulfur. That item is then split into a multitude of ghostly forms, each of which will be the result of having applied that currency to the original item. You can then pick which of the ghostly outcomes you like best to keep for yourself.
Kinda cool.
The others will go up in smoke, as
More
Vesper can only
determinism, I
reify a
like it.
single outcome. This can be done with almost any crafting step you'd like.
Wow.
Want to see a few outcomes for that influenced exalted orb?
Wow.
Perhaps you've got a particularly expensive fossil combination you want to get maximum value out of.
Yo, what the fuck?
Do be wary though, as the more potent the craft, the more sulfur Vesper will require to see it done.
Sure. Damn,
That's not
even
all,
fracture.
however, as the
Holy
seafloor hides
shit.
some yet undiscovered potential in the form of rare and valuable ducats.
Whoa.
These can be consumed by Vesper to warp and twist items in ways not seen in centuries, such as Kishara's Ducat, which creates 4 ghostly copies of an item, each of which will keep one mod from the original, perfect for creating powerful crafting bases.
What the fuck?
The Gentile's Ducat, which can solve item or gem requirement problems by changing one attribute to another.
Wow.
And Brine Hook's Ducat, with which you can become an emissary of the gods of Rayclast. Who knows what these aspects might do?
Pantheon aspect onto an item. What?
So keep an eye out for them on your travels throughout Rayclast. You may even find some that lead you to notably unwelcoming waters. So that covers the new league, and for the first time in Path of Exile, we're finally going under the sea. Some might even say this is the first real boat league. But that's not all. Not even close. Next up, we've got an old favourite making a return. The mercenaries of Trathus are once again roaming Rayclast, looking for hapless fools to duel.
Alright.
Mercenaries will start appearing from Act 3 in San. Before beginning a duel, you'll be offered an overview of the mercenary you've encountered.
Yeah.
Here, you can see the gear they have equipped and the skills they employ.
So far, so good.
As per
Same
the
as it used to
Trathan
be.
Code, you have the right to wager for an item the mercenary is carrying. You'll stake some of your gold, and the duel commences.
Bruh.
If you lose, you
Bruh.
forfeit the levied gold, and the mercenary will teleport out, repulsed at such a poor display. Win, however, and to the victor will go the spoils. In addition, if you win the duel, the mercenary will aid you as an ally for a number of areas.
Okay, so it's the
Trathan
same
mercenaries are
so
powerful
far.
allies to have in Rayclast, assisting in a number of ways. Some mercenaries can provide you with powerful auras and buffs, while other mercenaries can do all the killing for you.
I mean,
While
are
in
they-
map areas, if
Are
you
they
don't
telling
like
us that
anything
we're
the
gonna need
mercenary
all
offers,
this additional
you have
power?
the ability to request their warrant. A warrant is a promise to return and duel again at a later date. A call to action that calls that specific mercenary
new.
to a future map, with the
That's
same set of
new.
skills, but a new set of items.
Oh.
A mercenary will only grant their warrant once, however, preventing you from fighting that mercenary in every single area. Warrants also allow you to trade specific mercenaries to other players. It is important to note that unlike in Mercenaries
Cool.
of Trathus League, having
Damn,
a
so you can
mercenary does not count as a
Just
player
buy
party
the
member.
one that you want.
So having a mercenary does not increase monster life
That's
or the quantity
interesting.
and rarity of items dropped from monsters. Given that, you may be wondering, but what if I really like a mercenary I found? They have a great personality and powerful skills. Is there really no way I can keep them as an ally permanently? Well, you can, but only if you are a Scion. For the second time in 6 months, the Scion is getting a new Ascendancy class.
Wow.
The Luminary. The Luminary is a natural leader, lighting the way for others to follow. Becoming a luminary immediately lets them allocate the noble blood passive, allowing them to permanently hire any mercenary they find in Rayclast. Luminaries can have up to 3 permanently hired mercenaries, 2 in reserve in towns and hideouts, and 1 as an active ally in combat. Unlike with regular mercenaries, you can change the items permanently hired mercenaries have equipped, opening up innumerate potential build possibilities. By default, permanently hired mercenaries cannot be equipped with unique items, but these passives enable them to equip specific types of uniques. While the legendary arms passive empowers mercenaries that have many different unique items equipped. Luminaries have the flexibility of becoming a support character to their mercenary, or having their mercenary support them. The Oath of Fealty and Golden Glory passives empower your mercenary by using your link skills on them. The Loyal Bodyguard and Bestowed Knighthood passives enable your mercenary to protect you in combat, as well as enhancing their aura skills. As with any old league that we add to the core game, we have added full Atlas Tree and Scarab support. Here are just a few examples. These passives allow you to much more easily target the specific types of mercenaries you want showing up in your maps. The Loot and Pillage passive gives mercenaries a chance to drop all their items when defeated, instead of just the one you selected. The Trathan Scarab of Renown makes it so the spawned mercenary is covered head to tail in unique items.
Lily was right once again, more scarabs.
Forces a more powerful, infamous mercenary to spawn, accompanied by 2 other mercenaries for a truly unfair duel.
God damn.
Unfair for them.
Well, that's gonna upset some people in hardcore.
There's even a few entirely new mercenary types, one of which is found exclusively on the seafloor in rare Curse of the Allflame encounters. Sellswords of Trathus won't be the whole of your problems in 329, however, as the denizens of the Lightless are getting some much-needed updates with the modernization
let's
and
go!
rework of Abyss. When we brought Abyss over to Path of Exile 2 and Rise of the Abyssal, some functional changes to the mechanic were made to improve the gameplay significantly. In Curse of the Allflame, the majority of those changes will be making their way back to Path of Exile 1. The existing Abyss content had some notable problems. Aside from being very dated, it also required the player to follow a crack as it opens, often backtracking throughout already cleared areas. Now, as you approach an abyssal pit,
there it is, there's the asshole feature.
It is already open and spilling forth abyssal energy into the surrounding area, subjugating the souls of enemies unlucky enough to be within its influence. Slaying these enemies will send those souls spiraling down into the pit, drawing the attention and ire of the minions of Kulamark that dwell beneath. Slay enough of them, and the Abyssal Legion will spill forth from their domain.
I'm actually excited to focus on Legion now that it's good.
The upshot of this rework is twofold. Firstly, there is now much more visceral feedback in the moment-to-moment gameplay of Abyss, with audio and visual cues drawing the player along. And most importantly, you'll never need to chase a meandering abyssal crack around a map ever again. No more backtracking.
Meandering asshole crack.
However, be on your guard. The abyssal minions of Kulamark have some different tricks up their sleeves in POE 1, and many employ entirely different skills to those of their POE 2 counterparts. To be clear, there are still some aspects of the existing abyssal system that we will be keeping. Abyssal jewels and items with abyssal sockets will remain. In fact, we have given Abyss a similar treatment to what we did with Dell fossils in our last release, moving abyssal rewards out of other areas of the game to make Abyss the exclusive source of abyssal jewels and Stygian vices. This will also come with a complete refresh of abyssal scarabs and Atlas passive tree investment, with some truly dangerous and wild new ways to take on the lightless hordes.
Let's go, baby.
Lastly for Abyss, but definitely not least, Abyss is bringing an entirely new endgame pinnacle boss, with its own set of brand new unique items.
Ooh.
This boss has a very unique way of accessing it. What does this eyeball do? Good luck figuring this one out. Let's move on to our next league.
I like that. I like that.
Legion.
Sick.
Every league should have distinct and interesting rewards that are exclusively available from that mechanic. This allows players to specialize in certain corners of the game, rewarding those who engage with a given mechanic. Legion is next on our list to receive this treatment. Despite having a unique combat mechanic, we felt Legion didn't have interesting exclusive rewards outside of timeless duels. While incubators were technically exclusive to Legion, they effectively granted the same rewards that you could get elsewhere. So, what are we doing about it? Firstly, incubators are being removed. No longer will you have to remember to apply incubators to all your equipment every few maps.
Wow.
Instead, we will be adding a new type of reward exclusive to Legion, vestigial unique items. Legion generals and maps will have a chance to drop a new type of currency item, enshrouding crystals. These can be used on your unique armors. You can then take the enshrouded item to the domain of timeless conflict, which might look a little bit different to what you remember. A giant crystal emerges from the center of the domain, and there appears to be some sort of entity trapped inside, potentially the reason that these armies are engaged in eternal conflict. At the base of the crystal are a number of smaller crystals. Clicking on one allows us to place our enshrouded item inside. As we then kill monsters in the domain of timeless conflict,
it charges it.
Our gloves within the crystal begin to transform. And once you have killed enough, the crystal becomes volatile and looks ready to fracture. I wonder what will come out. Our Shaper's Touch transformed into a Malagaro's Virtuosity, but now the Malagaro's Virtuosity has a trace of the original enshrouded item bestowed upon it, in the form of a vestigial implicit modifier.
Dude, that's so sick.
Enshrouding crystals allow you to transfer powerful modifiers from one unique item onto another. Here are some more examples of vestigial unique items. Helmets, boots, gloves.
Dude, that Alpha's cow had an abyss socket. Mod.
And body armors.
All sockets
In addition
linked.
to vestigial
What
items,
the fuck?
we are also making a number of small improvements to Legion.
Yo!
You no longer need to kill every last monster to begin the Legion encounter. Breaking out all the key monsters, chests, and the majority of monsters will be enough to start the combat automatically. No more cheeky single monster hiding in the corner, preventing your encounter from starting. Legion monsters drop fewer splinters, but in larger stack sizes, resulting in fewer clicks in each encounter. Unrelenting timeless emblems have been removed, with regular timeless emblems absorbing many of their effects, causing the domain of timeless conflict to become harder, but more rewarding as you kill monsters. Your reward progress in the domain is now tracked by charging up these small purple crystals, rather than flooding your screen with hundreds of reward icons. The rewards are still the same, just not obscuring your screen with symbols. Talismans were introduced back in 2015, but over the years they've been long neglected and lack a meaningful place or purpose. We are making a number of changes to bring talismans back to relevance. Firstly, talismans are now exclusive rewards from Bestiary. Every red beast has a chance to drop a talisman specific to that beast. For example, the Krashik Croaker can drop the Croaker Talisman. What makes these talismans special? Well, you'll notice a couple of changes compared to old talismans.
They're not corrupted.
Talismans no longer drop corrupted, making them far easier to craft once you find one. Secondly, the special modifiers on talismans are now enchantments, rather than implicits. This means they compete with blight anointments, allowing their effects to be significantly more powerful than before.
Yo!
Here are a few more examples of new talismans. Talisman unique items have all been improved, and now have a chance to drop from all bestiary bosses. Check out the new Eyes of the Great Wolf talisman, which has some crazy possibilities. So that is everything covering the new and reworked League mechanics in 329. Now, that's already quite a lot of in-game content.
Dude, between Legion changes
and
the talismans, that's
Legion's
already
new reward mechanic, and of course,
insane.
Everything the Curse of the Allflame League has to offer. But even with all of that, we're not done. Because what about the Atlas itself? given
What
Zana's
about
actions
the
to
Atlas
try and
itself?
destroy it in the last 2 expansions. Zana's actions are causing the Atlas to become ever more destabilized. Strange locations have begun to manifest on the Atlas, many of which seem to be bleeding over from familiar places in Rayclast. Kerak has labeled these as anomalies.
The fuck is
When
that?
you complete maps affected by a Voidstone, there is a chance that when you next open your Atlas, an anomaly may manifest. Like this one, the Mana Foyer. Like regular maps on the Atlas, you can select them at your map device, but unlike regular maps, these don't require an item to enter. It looks like this area is the abode of Cadero Perandus. Cadero is willing to offer valuable items in exchange for our gold. If you don't like what is on offer, you can reject it, and he will immediately offer another item. The next offer will cost more gold, but hopefully is much more valuable to you. If you don't have enough gold for the offered item, don't worry. Cadero is happy to wait for you to replenish your coffers. You can return to the area at any time. The anomaly will not disappear from the Atlas until you either purchase an item or reject all his offers.
Wow.
Anomalies are unique in this regard. Unlike other locations on the Atlas, these areas can often be revisited. Let's quickly run through a few of the anomalies that can manifest. Reflecting Mists and the Nameless Seer no longer randomly spawn within maps, but instead now appear in their own anomaly areas. Scrying is no longer the domain of the Nameless Seer, but instead can be done through the new, tradable Scrying Orb. Some anomalies grant a taste of League mechanics you might not normally run, without having to be fully invested into them. For example, this anomaly creates a random, fully revealed heist blueprint wing, with random rogue companions. This anomaly has a version of the Sacred Grove, where the plants have fully taken over. This strongbox seems to have a strange mechanism. Atlas anomalies are unaffected by your Atlas skill tree, and you can't augment them using any fragments. Therefore, they can be run at any time without feeling like they have to be saved for later to maximize the potential rewards.
Cool.
There are many more Atlas anomalies to discover for yourselves, each of them tied to a specific Atlas quadrant. It is therefore worth discovering which ones can spawn in each part of the Atlas, as it may influence what Atlas strategy you wish to pursue. So that is a heap of new challenges to encounter, from the League and the in-game. But you may be asking, what new tools do we have to face these challenges? In 329, we are giving a bit of love to spellcasters, specifically those that cast spells themselves. But first, let's address the elephant in the room that astute players may have noticed. Yes, I'm talking about those socket colors. So, after the better part of 2 decades, in 329, we're making a fairly radical change. Sockets, at a basic level, don't have colors anymore. You can now put any colored gem into any socket. We're doing this to address a long-running issue for both new and experienced players. I'm sure almost everyone who has played before has run into the issue of finding a notable upgrade and have struggled to find a way to equip it.
I'm gonna
Maybe
bust.
you find an amazing body armor,
I'm about to
one
bust,
that would give
chat.
you a substantial boost to your defenses. But you just can't move your skill or support gems over because the colors of the sockets just don't match, and you didn't luck out with your chromatic orbs. It's not fun when you have to unequip a bunch of skills or supports just to use a better item. This can still happen with the socket numbers and socket links, so it's not like it's just purely trivial, but the colors were just unnecessary. And not only prevented upgrading gear, it limited build experimentation. So, given that,
It
what do the
was
colors
a
on
good
gems with regards to sockets
friction,
even now
though.
mean?
Like friction
Well,
device.
the colors on gems for sockets are still relevant,
Especially
just
on
as
the
an
league
upgrade
start.
system. You can still find items with colored sockets, and you can craft them onto items. They are just rarer and more powerful. Most importantly, they don't restrict what can be socketed into them. So how are they more powerful? Well,
Dude,
if you were to find
this
an item
is
with,
so
say,
strange.
a green socket, you can put a green gem inside of it to get an additional quality bonus to that gem.
What?
This allows socket colors to be a purely positive outcome on an item, while not just simplifying the system away. You can also still change the color of sockets on your items using a chromatic orb, which now guarantees at least one red, blue,
They're giving us
or
so much
green socket.
new power.
This change will make it easier for everyone to upgrade items and maintain their build, especially while progressing. Speaking of builds and gems, we wanted to make sure we improve some of those, specifically for spellcasters. Let's get into that. Spellcasters have a large number of different skills to choose from, but often many skills play and scale in similar ways. We have done a pass through existing spells, differentiating spell damage types from each other. For example, Shadow's physical spells, like Ethereal Knives and Bladefall, now have a much higher critical strike chance than other spells at the expense of damage. Pure lightning spells now all have generally higher cast speeds.
Hell yeah,
cost
brother.
more mana per second than other spells. We noticed that some of the Ascendancy classes for Shadow, Witch, and Templar were lacking options for general spellcasting. So we've added a new notable to the Assassin,
Oh!
the Occultist,
Oh!
and the Inquisitor. We are also introducing a new skill, Mana Infused Staff, that infuses your staff with arcane energy, raising your block chance and reducing the mana cost of your spells.
That's
In
broken.
addition, when you are hit by an enemy, you retaliate with a wave of arcane lightning,
That's
dealing
so
damage based on
broken.
your maximum mana. One of the struggles we noticed with certain self-cast archetypes was that they lacked a scaling option in the endgame. In 329, we're adding a special new set of exceptional skill gems called Pacts. Each pact is themed around a specific Beyond demon and Lycia.
What the fuck?
You can make a bargain with these demons to empower your spells. But at what cost, you may ask?
What?
These spells don't have a typical cost, but instead cause the player to gain a special affliction debuff. Don't worry too much though.
That kind of sucks, but also what
For
am I
example,
looking at?
Pact of Baydat causes many of your different spells to just cause a ruckus. While Pact of Gore is for dot builds. Using this pact will plague your enemies. Just cast it and watch everything around you melt. I wonder what Pact of Lycia and Pact of Katash do. We won't go into the specifics of all the balance changes we are making here, but there are many more caster improvements, including buffs to specific spells and supports, buffs to caster unique items,
Dude, I
as
am
well as more and better ways to
literally
solve
bricked
mana.
up.
Check out the patch notes later for
I'm
all
not
the
even
details.
lying.
Next up, we're going to be talking about the new supporter packs for Curse of the Allflame.
Bro.
Today, we're launching 2 new series of supporter packs, the Plague and Remedies
Bro.
packs. Each
Wait,
tier
where are the
contains pack's
transfigure
full face
gems?
value in points, alongside several
What
exclusive
happened to
microtransactions.
those?
As always, the microtransactions in these packs are purely cosmetic and do not affect your character's power or progression in any way. The Plague series of supporter packs contains 7 exclusive microtransactions.
Ooh, finally
Equipping
getting some
the Plague weapon
toxic
skin replaces
dank
the
shit.
default appearance of your staff, sword, mace,
Oh, yeah.
or shield, with a weapon that has been submerged in corrosive toxins. The Plague Rat Pet is the result of a nefarious experiment. When a unique enemy is nearby, it faints as a defensive mechanism to protect its fragile body so it can continue to spread disease. The metal of the Plague Bearer armor set
Ugh.
is corroded, and the cloth has begun to disintegrate from being exposed to such toxic elements.
Ugh.
It includes the Plague Bearer back attachment,
I like
which
it.
spreads disease across the ground in town areas, maximizing the chance of infection. A diseased swarm infects your weapon when using the Plague Bearer weapon effect. Use it alongside the Erupting Pustule's rare finisher effect to spread vile and devastating disease to monsters you kill.
Dude, please
Activating
tell
the
me
Plague
they're
Wraith map
doing
device
some poison
causes the plagued energy to flow from the
updates.
chained being. Given the
It
goal
looks
of spreading
like
such illness is to end the lives of as
we
many
get
as possible,
fucking
the map device tracks
poison-themed
kills in
league.
kind, showing you the number of enemies killed in each map, sorted by rarity. Feel free to even pin the count of enemies slain in a map to the leaderboard at your leisure. Pair it with the putrefying portal to fully immerse yourself in the Plague Propagator
Bruh.
experience. Both the map device and the portal emit such a potent putrefaction that even the birds flying overhead cannot survive, as they plummet to the ground around it.
That's so funny.
The Remedis Pack series also contains 7 exclusive microtransactions. The Remedis weapon skin changes the appearance of your staff, wand, scepter, or shield, with relics once used by the Order of the Remedis Knights against the Plague. The Medi Roa pet is kitted out with all the supplies necessary for healing in remote locations. Strangely, these Roas seem to have a particular fondness for goblin meat. The Remedis Knight armor set is bestowed upon those tasked with traveling through Rayclast to purge the sick of their diseases. The matching back attachment cleanses the disease left behind on the ground in town areas by the Plague Bearer back attachment. It's an important job of a Remedis Knight to not let disease take over. Help by doing your part. The Remedis Knight weapon effect funnels the divine power of purification into your weapon. Return to the Saints' End Monastery hideout to recuperate from your purifying duties. Once a thriving center for curing ailments, this monastery has slowly wasted away while lying unused.
Cool.
If you're feeling brave enough, there's even a platform to dive into the purifying waters below before washing back up at the base of the hideout. Last, but not least, use the Reservoir of Benediction Affinity Stash to store all of your elixirs. This stash opens to your stash tab with the Flask Affinity set. Additionally, all microtransactions from the supporter packs are available for use in Path of Exile 2.
Nice!
We're looking forward to seeing which of you choose to become the Plague and spread disease across Rayclast, or those who wish to fight against it by becoming a Remedis Knight. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. We're just about to start the Q&A with Ziggy D. Afterwards, we'll post the full patch notes for Path of Exile, Curse of the Allflame, at 11 AM New Zealand time, 4 PM Pacific. With release at the end of next week, our community team will be posting crucial information you'll need for the release. Keep an eye on the news.
Well, I'm not obviously watching Ziggy D, because that's just gonna be too long and too late. It's already almost 1 in the morning for me. Holy shit, man. What an absolute banger. Man, they're giving us so much power. Yo, the fucking socket color change? What? I still didn't fully understand what the colors mean now. I'll need to rewatch that again. But I fucking love Legion rework. I absolutely I'm excited. I kind of like, I love the Beyond skills or whatever pacts. That looked super fun. The fact that they're upgrading the spells. Yo, our Blade Fall Assassin League starting to look real hot, man. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go, man. Abyss, Legion, Mercenaries, socket changes. What the fuck, dude? Oh my, I completely forgot about this new fucking underwater mechanic. I don't think anyone's gonna touch that with all these changes. I know, I'm just running Abyss and Legion. That's for damn sure. That's crazy good. Bruh. What a trailer. What a reveal. I hope this league is gonna bang, dude. I'm excited. I am excited. All right. All right, cuzzy-wuzzies. I think that will be it for tonight. I'm not sure I'll be streaming tomorrow because I have plans after work, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm not gonna have time tomorrow. But Saturday, Sunday, you can expect us on this broadcast. We're gonna be playing POE 2 and POE 1 a little bit. I also want to do some once we're done with the POE 2 characters, I kind of want to do maybe a couple of practice campaign runs in POE 1 because I'm so rusty. I haven't played that game in so long. I just need to get that shit going. Or perhaps we're gonna postpone that to next week, running up to the actual release. We'll see. But expect more POE this weekend. I'll see you guys then. Stay wild. Have a good night. I will see you next time. Peace.